in the long run, like, I look like a fool. Because you were asking me was he talking to anybody? I'm like, no, I defended you. Like, I'm like, they're not that type of people. And that's the part that didn't register with me is, you're 3 feet away from me. We're having a drink together. Just how?
As a man, I shouldn't have done that. And I'll be 100 with you. I shot my shot, man.
We're learning as we go.
I want to ask you, when you got the story about it was some food, were you skeptical day one and kept digging, or were you like, all right, I'm
Oh, gosh, yeah, nobody talks their food like that.
What made you keep pushing?
I think because I don't like being lied to, and it felt like that was a big lie. And he so easily just rolled that off his tongue, and then I think I pressed, and it was like, new lie, new lie, new lie.
And the new lie came, it was just, I thought you would just drop it. Like you said,
yeah,
obviously the
you
first
don't know
one.
me, David.
But I did find that out.
Madison, David got a lot of heat for his cover-up in Textgate, but he wasn't alone. I want to show you this clip that wasn't shown on the show, but it's important. Here you go.
I don't know why I'm being brought into this between her and David. Like, I feel like Michelle's treating this very immaturely, in my opinion, in a lot of different ways. Like, I think she's like grasping for straws and answers, and like, I don't have anything to hide. Personally, I wish she would have brought this up with me off camera, if I'm being honest, because I feel like this was just like a chance for her to try to come at me with something. I just think as a 38-year-old woman, you should be a little bit more mature about handling a situation like this. Like, I'm sorry, but it's childish. Michelle needs to understand that I'm not involved in her and David. Like, end of story, period. Like, keep my name out of your mouth.
Your thoughts on hearing that?
I think she spoke loud and clear, so my immature ass will just stay quiet. She said it very well, how she felt. So, that's all.
I'm not trying to rehash things from a year ago, Michelle.
I think that's what this is for.
Let's just light it all on fire. Let's just burn it to the ground. What do we have to lose at this point?
Just for the record, I'd been talking about David's text message for a long time, weeks, and neither one of them said a thing.
Did you ever think of saying anything?
No, because I don't think that Michelle's reaction would be received well at all. I wish it could have been different. I wish it would have been an adult conversation with the four of us. When I did ask Michelle, why didn't you talk to me about this off camera, and her response was, we're on a reality TV show, Madison. That pissed me off, and I think that's what fueled my responses of like, well, this is my real life. I'm not perfect in the situation. I definitely up, but I'm sorry and I apologize. And that version of me in that clip, it's not who I am.
Do you take some solace in what she says, and now that she's saying that, you know, I apologize for those words. I said something I shouldn't have said. I know you get it. I'm asking you, do you accept it?
Sure.
Okay.
We're not gonna be friends, her and I. So yeah, I appreciate the apology, but pretty sure we'll probably never see each other again.
What would have happened if Madison had come to you and been like, are you just not digging him? Because I'm gonna roll with him.
Yeah, I would have said it's 8 weeks, chill out, and then do it.
I don't know why they continued their marriage, to ride it out the 8 weeks, I guess, but.
Why did you guys?
I was trying. Initially.
I think we both knew very early on that better off as friends. But this is a marriage. The focus should be on what those words mean, what those vows were meant to represent. And it's only 8 weeks. Just put in the effort. What's the worst that's gonna happen? It's not gonna be any worse than what happened.
Yep.
So.
I know, I'm just gonna sit here and be quiet because everyone wants to have their opinions and they are welcome to their opinions, and that is all that I will say.
All right, here's what I need to know. How often were you two in contact away from the cameras and when everything was rolling?
I mean, we probably talked every day.
Yeah.
And how early were you then beginning to see each other? Because I know there were nights where you went out, you came back late. How many of those days were you actually spending time together?
So I was with my friends almost every single time. I will say that. Like, I was not just like sneaking off with David. The only time that David and I were actually together was the night of the transactional comment.
The fight, yeah.
Yeah, our big fight, that I had said that I wasn't.
Dozed off for a little bit. Realized it's almost 1 o'clock, and I think Madison went out. She said she had to go make a call. It's been a long call.
I did call my friend Amanda, then I had called David, and I was like, I just need to vent.
I want to hear from the rest of you. What do you have to say?
I definitely was shocked to see that it was true. I wouldn't expect David to do that to Michelle, no matter how bad it was getting. I just didn't think you could do something like that. I didn't.
I definitely understand the pressure of the moment, but the bond that the women were forming, we would go out for drinks. We even joked around. I was like, if anybody wants my husband, like, go ahead, like, speak it now. So I feel like there was lots of opportunities where the truth could have came up.
When I see what happened between him and Alan, it was really hard to trust David again. I hate that it went down the way it did, because I really wish, that like these two could like see eye to eye and be friends, but everybody handles things differently. You just gotta move on with life.
I felt stupid in the moment because I did defend things that were right in front of me, and I felt bad for Alan as well, because regardless of what the situation is in your marriage, it's still a respect thing. And I felt like since those two hung out together more than any of the guys, that it was a high level of disrespect. But on the other hand, I'm close with David, so I wanted to stick up for him, and I wanted to be his biggest defense, but it was tough.
Yeah, just kind of hard to be in the middle of it, really liking all parties involved. But yeah, it was a sticky situation to be in.
EKG, words?
Well, I saw it from day one. No,
somebody filmed
seriously.
Well, thanks for the heads up.
It wasn't something, mind you, I wasn't like having conversations with everybody, but we were in the gym and I saw them, I saw the connection. Like, David was doing stuff he had never done. Cardio? He wasn't doing cardio. Like, I could see him, like, I don't even think it was on purpose. I think he was, like, just changing bit by bit to be closer to her. Like I said, I don't think it was intentional, but I just think that match was just happening, as it was going along. But who gives a f? Y'all love each other? Like, that's really all that matters in the end.
As you look back, any regrets?
Yeah, obviously, I think we would both change a lot of everything, I mean, I will never regret following my heart, but I will regret not having the courage and the confidence to say it loudly when I should have.
Yeah, should have been stronger. I would like to apologize to Michelle with sincerity. I should have just came up 100 with you. I was trying to protect someone that I was catching feelings for, that was giving me attention and giving me those little things that we didn't have. So I do apologize. And Alan, for you as well, boss. You are a great man, and I should have just manned up and probably even talked it out to where we're not, looking at each other across the room or feeling that tension that everyone else can see.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
You guys are wearing rings. I just want to know. I'm sorry, y'all.
What does that mean?
It's more of just like our commitment to each other.
I love that.
Yeah. Actually, Juan was there.
Yeah, I just thought we were gonna go like to the mall, and then all of a sudden, like, these guys are picking out rings, and I'm like, wait a minute. Should we be capturing this? I was like, oh, look, these guys are getting rings. What are we doing, guys?
Getting some bling bling.
Look at this beautiful, happy couple. Y'all look so cute. Oh my God. I just love you.